I want to talk about the other side of the question because I don't think we need to repeat what Matt and Susan said. In terms of the green jobs, I'm not talking about green jobs. I just want you to know that. I think that's much too narrow a definition of where we need to go as a state. What I'm talking about is the next huge wave of economic opportunity that's going to be available to you when you graduate just by the circumstance of the moment in history that you were born into. And what do I mean by that? Listen, if we keep doing what we're doing, you're the only generation that's ever been put on this earth that understands that this planet will be unlivable for your offspring. Now, that's kind of big stuff. It's not just about green jobs. It's about the future of the planet. You also understand that when a transformation like that happens, whether it's moving from the individually assembled piece of that you're building to the assembly line, or it's moving from a non-technological driven society to a technologically driven society. When those transformations happen, there's all kinds of economic opportunities. Vermont has an ideal opportunity to get a piece of that. And what do I mean? Obviously it's wind and solar and biomass. Obviously it's efficiency that Susan just mentioned. You know, 3 years ago, I was the sponsor of what Al Gore called the toughest climate change bill that had passed any legislature in the country. Problem was, Jim Douglas vetoed it. Brian Doobie supported him in that veto. Point is, it's going to affect everything that we do. Where we grow our food, where it's sold. We've got Montreal, New York, and Boston right there. The food belt in the next 10 to 15 years is going to dry up. It's not going to have water. If you don't believe me, talk to the folks who have been trying to grow crops in California the last 5 years. Union of Concerned Scientists says New England's going to have an abundance of water. So we have a bright ag future. We have a very, very bright transportation future if we build the infrastructure now here. There's a little company down in Brattleboro making the first solar car from a solar panel that has no oil products in its production. Amazing thing. Right down here, you have Earth Turbines, one of the most high-tech solar trackers sold today. The list goes on and on. We're on the cutting edge. That's the vision for our future. We need you to be a part of it. I believe I have the skills and the vision to get us there.